Well, hello, welcome, and Happy New Year to all of you miniatures lovers on the interwebs. I'm Doc Ian. It's not a Monday, but I'm still here to ramble to wrap up 2021. And it's going to be a quick one, this video as well, because as you can see, these are still not finished. There's a lot more paint on them. Hopefully they'll be done by Monday for my first episode for 2022, but as of now, they're still in the works. And the reason is, of course, that I've prioritized a lot of other stuff. A lot of unpacking and putting my new apartment in order. And I would show you more of that, but maybe... Well, let's go to a quick overview. So as you can see, these shelves have gotten more organized. They're kind of empty right now because I'm going to fill them up with these plastic boxes. These contain terrain, and I'm going to stack the ones that I have my pre-painted and Reaper Bones minis in. I'm going to store those not as carefully. I'm just chucking them into these boxes. As for role-playing games, I've organized them a bit more. So this shelf is, as you can see, Dungeons and Dragons and related stuff. Pathfinder and the like, and here I put up the new shelves, this corner solution with a lot more games, and then we have my computer set up, and then we have the painting station and the workstation. Still haven't assembled the spray booth, but I'm going to do that soon. But I've assembled these little dragon brush holders from the Bones 5 Kickstarter, so they're ready to be primed. And yeah, still haven't done anything about this stuff, and we still have a few boxes sitting in the middle of the room, much fewer than before. Now these mostly contain, so these 7 here all contain minis that are already painted, metal or resin minis, mostly metal, that need to be unpacked individually and carefully placed somewhere. We'll have to see where. And these other boxes are just various stuff that I can move out of the way quickly, I hope. But anyway, things are moving along. Next things to do are set up the spray booth and assemble this closet. Hopefully I can use that to store stuff. And, well, let's have a look at some statistics for all of the years that have gone by, and we'll talk some more after that. Yeah, so as predicted, this was a year that it was in the red. I went from negative about 70 something to 150 something total since the start of my keeping records. Yeah, one of the less good years, partly because of the moving house, but mostly because of the Bones 5 Kickstarter arriving and not being able to curb my other purchasing impulses enough early on in the year. I got better during the year. So I'm thinking I'm going to make up this shortfall next year. 2022, I expect to buy very few minis. And part of the reason is I have stopped backing Kickstarters for minis, for physical minis, and I've transitioned to throwing money at Kickstarters for STL files. And the reason for this is that I'm planning sometime during 2022 to buy a 3D printer. And you could say I've sort of sublimated my addiction a bit, because digital files cost less than physical minis, and they don't take up any space. Well, any physical space at least. So it's a little bit easier on my pocketbook and a little better on these painted versus purchased statistics. So the only stuff I intend to actually buy, I'm going to keep buying from Reaper because they're my favorite company, and maybe from a couple of other smaller companies like Hassle-Free. But otherwise, try to mostly paint up what I have. And I expect to, by this time next year, I will have turned around the trend, and I will actually, in total, since 2015, have painted more than I purchased. That is the plan. That is the ambition. And yeah, we'll see how well that roadmap holds out. So I'm going to leave you here. There's only a few days until the first regularly scheduled episode for 2022, so I don't want to waste too much of your time, and you're probably busy celebrating the new year anyway. So I'd just like to thank you for sticking with the channel and viewing this video. Please give it a thumbs up, comment, share, subscribe, and above all, be back on Monday for your regular Monday Miniatures Ramble from me, Daki Yan, who is now signing off.